It's been confirmed that the Houston Rockets have traded Russell Westbrook to the Washington Wizards in exchange for John Wall and a first-round pick. Now, remember a couple of weeks ago when John Wall mentioned that when he first heard of the rumors of him possibly being traded to Houston, he then later requested his trade as he is now on the move to the Houston Rockets. Now, speaking of John Wall, the Washington Wizards were reportedly rubbed off the wrong way when John Wall was throwing up some inappropriate signs when he was with the Wizards. And when a reporter had asked John Wall about the trade request, he had no comment on it. And not only that, but general manager of the Washington Wizards, Tommy Shepard, denied that Wall had requested a trade. Those responses came in about a week ago, and since then, John Wall has been officially traded to Houston. Now, this is the second consecutive season that Russell Westbrook has been traded in the offseason. And for the Houston Rockets, it's going to be interesting as to whether or not they're going to keep James Harden moving forward. They stated multiple times that they're trying to do so, but with how they're rebuilding their roster between signing Christian Woods, signing an often injured DeMarcus Cousins, along with John Wall, who, as mentioned previously, has not played in 2 years. Interesting fact is that the duo between DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall has reunited, as the two had played previously in college when the two were at Kentucky. But tracing back to John Wall, he is in arguably the worst contract right now, as he is owed within 3 years of over $132 million. Both John Wall and Russell Westbrook are pretty much in the same contract situation, with both players having 2 years plus a player option remaining on their current deal. But as mentioned about John Wall not playing in years, during those 2 years that he has not played, he has made almost within $80 million. Nonetheless, it seems that the Houston Rockets are transitioning to more of a rebuilding mode. It's going to be interesting as to whether or not they're going to maintain James Harden, even though they keep emphasizing that they're going to. But with the moves that they keep making, along with the fact that they have a rookie head coach and they just traded away their second best player for an injured John Wall. So I doubt that James Harden would want to work with the situation that he has dealing with. So I expect him and even John Wall. I don't see John Wall staying with the team much longer. So I give both of those guys a max of a year before they end up moving on from the team. Now for the Wizards, they're still in that boat where they're kind of a somewhat of a decent team. They're not necessarily a title contender, but they're not a bottom feeder. With the addition of Russell Westbrook combining with Bradley Beal, I expect the Wizards to be at least a playoff-bound type of team. Do I expect them, like I mentioned, to make a title run? No, I don't see that happening whatsoever. But I am looking forward as to how the two between Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal would coexist on the basketball floor. Now for Houston, they say that they still want to be competitive with James Harden, even though Harden has mentioned multiple times that he wants to be out. But it's pretty unlikely that James Harden will be traded, since the season is going to start within the next couple of weeks. That's all for now, you guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with others, as I will see you guys next time.